Hello, everyone. Welcome back to English Convo.
Oh, don't forget to subscribe our channel and like this video.
Hello. Welcome back to another episode of our conversation series.
It is so good to be here with all of you today.
I am Alex, your host.
And I am feeling absolutely fantastic.
And I am Jamie. Hello, everyone. It is great to be back behind the microphone. Alex, you are looking very energetic today. Did you have 3 coffees this morning or something?
Only 2, Jamie. Only 2. But I am just excited because the sun is shining, the birds are singing, and we have a really fun topic to dive into today. I have been looking forward to this one all week.
I know, right? It is a topic that divides people, brings people together, and makes people do very strange things.
Exactly. So let's not keep the listeners waiting any longer.
Jamie, what are we talking about today?
Today, we are discussing the broad theme of sports, but specifically, we are diving into the psychology of superfans and some of the weirdest, most unusual sports around the world that you have probably never heard of.
Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. You know, when you said sports, I thought we were just going to talk about football or basketball rules, which, let's be honest, can get a little dry if you are not a huge fan. But weird sports and crazy fan psychology, that is right up my alley.
I knew you would like it. I think everyone has a bit of a relationship with sports, even if they claim they do not like them. You can't escape it. It is everywhere.
It really is. So, let's start with the fan psychology part. Because I have to admit, I can turn into a bit of a monster when my favorite team is playing.
Oh, really? I can totally see that. Are you the type of person who yells at the television?
Jamie, yelling is an understatement. I coach the players through the screen. I tell them where to pass. I tell the referee he needs glasses. I pace around the living room. It is a full workout just watching the game.
That is hilarious. But you know the players can't hear you, right? You know the television is just a piece of plastic and glass?
Logically, yes. Emotionally, no. In that moment, I feel like my energy is directly influencing the outcome of the game.
If I sit down, they might lose.
If I cheer loud enough, they might score.
See? That is exactly what we need to talk about. Superstitions. It is fascinating how rational, intelligent people suddenly believe in magic when it comes to sports. Do you have any specific superstitions?
Oh, absolutely. I have a lucky jersey. I am not ashamed to admit it. If it is a big final match, I have to wear this specific old, slightly faded jersey. And here is the gross part, Jamie. If they are on a winning streak, I cannot wash it.
No, Alex, that is disgusting. Please tell me you are joking.
I wish I was joking. But listen, you cannot wash the luck away. If I wash it and they lose the next game, that is on me. That is my fault. The entire city would hate me if they knew. I washed the lucky shirt.
That is wild. But you are not alone. I read about a study recently that said, sports fans often feel a sense of agency, like they are part of the team. That is why people say we won when the team wins, but they lost when the team loses. Have you noticed that?
Oh, 100%. It is always, we did it. We are the champions. But the moment the striker misses a penalty, it's, I can't believe he did that. They played terrible. We distance ourselves from the failure instantly.
It is a self-protection mechanism, I think. We want the glory without the pain. But speaking of pain, have you ever been around a fan of a rival? When your team loses?
That is the worst, the absolute worst.
My brother supports the rival team of the
Club I support. The family dinners after a game are incredibly tense. He doesn't even have to say anything. He just smiles. He just sits there eating his potatoes with a little smirk. And it makes me want to scream.
That is the power of sports rivalries. It goes beyond just the game. It becomes about identity. It is almost tribal, isn't it? Like, you are part of my tribe, and they are the enemy tribe.
It is totally tribal.
And it is funny because, if you think about it, the players on the teams change all the time.
They get traded, they retire, so really,
We are just cheering for a specific color of shirt.
That is such a cynical way to look at it. Cheering for laundry, as Jerry Seinfeld says. But it is true. We attach so much emotion to the branding. And the history.
But let's shift gears a little bit. Because while football, basketball, and tennis are great, I am really interested in the second part of our topic today, the weird sports.
the unusual ones.
Yes, this is my favorite part. I did some research, Alex, and I found some sports that honestly make no sense. But people take them very seriously.
Okay, hit me. What is the first one?
Have you ever heard of chess boxing?
Chess boxing?
Wait,
Is that exactly what it sounds like?
It is exactly what it sounds like. It is a hybrid sport. It combines the intellectual strategy of chess with the physical brutality of boxing.
How does that even work? Do they box while playing chess? Do they have a board in the mela? Ring while they are punching each other. That sounds dangerous for the chess pieces.
No, they alternate rounds.
So imagine this. Round 1 is 4 minutes of speed chess. Intense mental focus. Then, ding ding ding, the bell rings.
They put on gloves. And round 2 is 3 minutes of boxing.
No way. That is incredible.
Then they go back to chess. There are 11 rounds in total. You can win by knockout in the ring, or by checkmate on the board.
That is genius.
Talk about a complete test of human ability. You have to be strong, but you also have to be smart.
And imagine trying to play chess after.
Getting punched in the head for 3 minutes. I can barely play chess when I'm sick.
Comfortably in a library with a cup of tea.
Exactly! Your heart rate's going crazy. Your adrenaline is pumping. You are sweating. And suddenly you have to sit down and be completely still and think 3 moves ahead. It seems impossible.
I would love to see that. I feel like I would be terrible at both parts. I would get checkmated in the first round.
Or knocked out in the second.
I think the strategy is key. If you are a great boxer but a bad chess player, you have to try to knock the guy out quickly before he beats you on the board.
That creates such a cool dynamic.
Okay, what else do you have? Give me another one.
Okay, let's go to Finland for this one. Finland seems to be the capital of weird sports. Have you heard of wife carrying?
Wife carrying. I feel like I have seen a video of this. Is it where the man has to run an obstacle course with a woman on his back?
Yes, basically. But it is not just a piggyback ride. That would be too easy. The technique is very specific. Most serious competitors use the Estonian carry.
The Estonian carry? Please explain.
So, the woman hangs upside down on the man's back, with her legs around his neck and her arms around his waist. So her head is basically near his butt.
That sounds romantic?
Not really. It sounds like a headache waiting to happen. But it frees up the man's arms so he can run faster and balance better. They have to jump over logs, run through water hazards, and climb over fences.
And what is the prize? Why would anyone do this?
This is the best part. Traditionally, the prize is the wife's weight in beer.
Get out of here. Her weight in beer?
That is the tradition. It attracts people from all over the world. And just to be clear, you do not actually have to be married to the woman you are carrying. You can borrow a neighbor's wife if she is willing to participate.
Borrow a neighbor's wife. Hey, excuse me. Are you busy this weekend? I need to carry you through a mud pit so I can win 50 liters of beer.
I am sure that is exactly how the conversation goes. But think about the athleticism required. Carrying another human being while Sprinting is hard work.
Oh, for sure.
I struggle to carry the groceries from the
Car to the kitchen in one trip.
carrying a whole person over an obstacle.
Course is next level strength.
Okay, moving on. This next one is for people who hate household chores but love adrenaline. It is called extreme ironing.
Extreme ironing. Stop it. You are making this up now.
I promise you, I am not. The official definition is the latest danger sport that combines the thrills of an extreme outdoor activity with the satisfaction of a well-pressed shirt.
That is the most ridiculous sentence I have ever heard. So what do they do? Do they just iron a shirt on top of a mountain?
Yes, but it gets crazier.
People have gone extreme ironing while skydiving.
They iron while scuba diving underwater. They iron while hanging off the side of a cliff. They iron while water skiing.
But why?
Why not? It is absurd.
And I think that is the point. It is British humor taken to the extreme.
It started in the UK, of course.
Of course it did. I want to climb this mountain. But I also really need to make sure my trousers are crisp for dinner.
Imagine the logistics, Alex.
You are packing your parachute, your helmet, your safety gear, and an ironing board, and an iron.
How do they power the iron?
Or is it a cordless iron?
Or does it even matter if it is hot?
I think usually it is not plugged in, unless they have a really long extension cord. But the point is to get a photo of yourself doing it. It is less about the quality of the
Ironing and more about the location.
I actually kind of love that. It takes something so mundane and boring, like ironing, and makes it epic.
Would you try it?
I mean, I would try the location part. I would go skydiving. But I think if I tried to iron a shirt
While falling through the sky.
I would probably drop the iron and knock
out a cow in a field somewhere.
It seems like a safety hazard.
That is a fair concern.
Falling appliances are generally not good for anyone.
Do you have any more? I am really enjoying these.
I have one that is very famous in the UK, specifically in England.
It is called cheese rolling.
Ah, yes, Cooper's Hill. I have seen this.
This is where they throw a wheel of cheese. This is where they throw a wheel of cheese.
Down a practically vertical hill, and everyone chases it, right?
That is the one.
It happens every year in Gloucestershire.
A round of double Gloucester cheese.
Rolled down Cooper's Hill, and hundreds of people throw themselves
Down the hill after it. The first person to the bottom wins the cheese.
And the cheese can reach speeds of like 70 miles per hour, right?
Yes, it is incredibly fast.
And the hill is so steep and uneven.
It is basically a controlled fall.
Actually, it is an uncontrolled fall. People tumble, flip, crash into each other.
Every year, people break arms, legs, collarbones.
It is total chaos.
I watched a video of it last year, and it looked like a scene from a war movie. Just bodies flying everywhere. And for what? A piece of cheese.
A very delicious piece of cheese, apparently.
But I think it is the glory.
It is the bragging rights. You can say, I survived Cooper's Hill.
I think that is the key word, survived. But it is amazing how international it has become. You see people from Japan, America, Australia, all traveling to this tiny English village, just to fall down a hill.
It speaks to that human desire to be part
Of something crazy and communal.
It is just pure silly fun. Dangerous fun, but fun.
Is there a sport you would be good at, Jamie? Maybe not cheese rolling, but something niche.
Well, I was thinking about this.
I am pretty good at sleeping.
Is there a sport for competitive sleeping?
You know, I think there is. I vaguely remember reading about a competition in Spain called the Siesta Championship.
No way. Are you serious?
I have found my calling.
I am serious. They judge you on how quickly you fall.
asleep, how loud you snore,
And your sleeping position.
I think they even have doctors to measure
your heart rate to prove you are actually asleep.
That is incredible. I would win the gold medal.
I can fall asleep anywhere. Put me on a plane, a train, a noisy cafe. I am out in 5 minutes.
See, I would be terrible at that.
I have too much energy.
I would be lying there thinking,
Don't move. Don't move.
You need to win, which would keep me awake.
That is performance anxiety.
You would choke under the pressure of the gnat.
exactly.
I would get disqualified for keeping my eyes open.
But speaking of creating sports,
If you could invent a sport,
what would it be?
Oh, that is a good question. Invent a sport.
I think I would combine grocery shopping and obstacle courses.
okay, explain. This sounds like my weekly nightmare.
So? It's called Supermarket Sweep, but extreme. You have a list of 10 items you need to get.
But the aisles are filled with obstacles. Like, to get the milk,
You have to climb a rope.
to get the cereal,
You have to solve a puzzle.
and there are other shoppers trying to ram.
Your cart with their carts.
I feel like this already exists on the day. Before Thanksgiving or Christmas.
It is already a combat sport.
True. But this would have referees and medals. What about you? What sport would you invent?
I think I would invent synchronized office chair racing.
Oh, I like it. Tell me more.
You know when you are in an office with hard floors and the chairs have wheels? I used to race my colleagues down the hallway.
So we make it an Olympic sport. You have teams of 4. They have to do formations. They have to spin in unison. And then there is a sprint finish, where you have to scoot backwards using only your legs.
That sounds surprisingly difficult. The leg burn would be intense. And the coordination required for the synchronized spinning. That is art.
Right? Imagine the costumes. Sequined business sets.
I can visualize it perfectly. We need to pitch this to the Olympic Committee immediately.
But let's go back to the fan psychology.
For a second. Because we talked about the weird sports. But do these weird sports have fans? Like, are there extreme ironing hooligans?
That is a funny image. Oi! You call that a crease? That shirt is still wrinkled.
My iron is hotter than your iron.
I think the fans of these niche sports are usually the participants themselves.
It is a very tight-knit community. Everyone knows everyone.
It is not like football where you have millions of anonymous AMs. If you are into wife carrying, you probably know the other 10 guys who are into wife carrying.
That makes sense. It is more of a subculture than a mass spectator event.
Although, cheese rolling draws thousands of spectators.
True, but they are there for the spectacle, not necessarily because they support a specific ruler.
They just want to see the chaos.
It reminds me of why people watch motor racing. Half the people are there for the engineering, and half are secretly waiting for a crash. Not that they want anyone hurt, but they want to see something dramatic.
Exactly. We crave drama.
Sports are basically soap operas for people who like athletics.
It has heroes, villains, plot twists, season finales. It is storytelling.
That is such a good way to put it. It is unscripted drama. You never know the ending.
That is why we watch live.
If you record a game and watch it later, it is never the same feeling, is it?
No, never, because the tension is gone.
The universe has already decided the outcome.
When it is live, anything is possible.
Do you think sports are important for language learners?
Since our listeners are learning English, is sports a good topic for them?
Oh, definitely. First of all, the vocabulary is huge.
But also, it is the universal language.
You can go to almost any country in the
World. Walk into a pub or a cafe. And if there is a game on,
you can strike up a conversation. Who was winning? What was the score? Did you see that goal?
It is a great icebreaker. Even if you don't speak the language perfectly, you can communicate through the shared emotion of the game. high-fiving a stranger when your team.
Scores transcends grammar.
Absolutely.
And listening to sports commentary is actually a really good listening exercise.
They speak fast, they use a lot of idioms.
And they are very expressive.
He knocked it out of the park.
It's a whole new ball game. Drop the ball. There are so many sports idioms we use
In daily business and life.
Step up to the plate. Throw in the towel.
We use these phrases constantly without
Even thinking about the sport they came from.
Throw in the towel is from boxing, right?
When the coach throws the towel into the ring to stop the fight.
correct.
And step up to the plate is baseball. It means taking responsibility or taking. Your turn to act.
What about the ball is in your court?
Tennis. It means it is your turn to make a move or a decision.
See, if you understand sports, you understand English idioms much better.
Exactly. So, to our listeners,
Even if you are not an athlete, pay attention to sports English.
it is very useful.
Before we wrap up, I have to ask you, Jamie.
Of all the sports we discussed today, chess,
Boxing, wife carrying, extreme ironing, cheese rolling. Which one would you absolutely refuse to do? Which one is a hard no for you?
I think I have to say cheese rolling. I value my bones too much.
I don't want to break a leg chasing a dairy product.
What about you?
I agree on the cheese rolling. Too dangerous.
I think I would also say no to chess boxing.
I don't like getting punched in the face.
I value my nose.
A very wise choice.
I think we should stick to synchronized. Office chair racing.
Agreed. We will start training tomorrow. I will bring the chairs, you bring the sequins.
Deal.
Well, this has been a lot of fun. I feel like I have learned a lot about the strange side of human nature today.
Me too.
It is comforting to know that no matter how weird you think you are,
There's probably a sport out there for you.
That is a beautiful message to end on. To all our listeners, thank you for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed this dive into the wild world of sports.
yes, thank you so much.
And let us know if you have any crazy
Sports in your country.
We would love to hear about them.
Until next time, keep practicing.
Keep listening. And maybe try ironing your shirt while standing on one leg. You never know. You might become a champion.
Bye, everyone.
See you later.